In this video we'll be taking a look at starting a project in Ftrack Studio. In the Projects menu I'll hit Create New Project, name it, select the Model Production Workflow, Create and go to Project. I've landed in my Projects task page. Here I can create objects representing what we're making. I'll select an Asset Build object, name it and create. With my Asset Build object selected, I'll create a task representing the work we're doing to create the object. The Model Production Workflow provides two types of task, modelling and texture. I'll add both to make our asset build. To duplicate any object and its child task, we can copy and paste with standard keyboard shortcuts. All objects must have unique names, so I'll rename my copy. Now I'll add a folder object to act as a container. Select my asset builds and drag them into it. I'll add a milestone to represent the delivery date for the asset builds in the folder, and I'm ready to begin scheduling. I'll enable the Gantt schedule view, which occupies the right-hand side of the task page, and set the split point. I'll enter a due date for my milestone, and it appears in the Gantt view where I can drag it to edit the date. Right-clicking reveals the contextual menu where I can unschedule objects without deleting them. I can also paint objects into the schedule in the Gantt view. I'll twirl open my Asset Build object and paint the start and due dates for my modelling task into the Gantt view. The task is scheduled over 5 days. The bid value represents the estimate of billable time for a task, which may differ from its scheduled time, as in this example where 2 days billable work is scheduled over 5 days. From the contextual menu, I can adjust the task duration to match the bid. Enabling Match Bid Duration in Task Settings automatically applies bid duration to tasks when painting them into the Gantt. Tasks can be linked to illustrate dependencies by dragging the connectors in the Gantt view. And downstream linked tasks are offset relative to their parents when we control or command drag them. Double-click on the link line to edit or delete the link. The Auto Links Task option in Settings links tasks automatically when they're painted in. I'll set the bid time for all of my tasks, paint the parent folder into the Gantt, and all of the tasks are set to match the bid duration and linked automatically. I'll move the milestone and move the second asset build and its dependent tasks to the following week in the schedule. Now we'll take a look at assigning and tracking the status of our tasks. I'll select the two modelling tasks. Here we can see that they're not yet assigned to anyone. I'll split the screen between two browsers, log in as another user, Josie, on the browser on the right, and switch to the light UI theme to help differentiate between the two users. I'll select Josie as the assignee on the modelling tasks, and they drop into the Not Started column of her taskboard. As the tasks evolve, Josie drags them to the corresponding status columns on her taskboard, and the status changes are updated in my view. When I change a task status from my view, it updates on Josie's taskboard, so we're both in sync. In the Gantt view, I can view task status in the context of the schedule by enabling the status overlay. Finally, I'll switch to the overview page where I can see our project in context with the other projects that are running simultaneously, and display task status overlays in order to see the big picture encompassing project schedules and task progress.